I'll go ahead and like, subscribe. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, James.
Hello, are you Brandon?
Yes.
All right, first and foremost, all rides are recorded. You got a 24-minute ride. Feel free to enjoy the tablet. The tablet's free. Good?
Yeah. Got it.
All right. Again, I want to thank you for riding with Uber. How's your day going?
Pretty well.
Just starting, but basically,
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, I've been riding around.
It's a nice day out.
Yeah.
You work the night shift doing security?
No, it's a prank uniform because
Really?
I don't want people in my vehicle acting crazy.
Okay.
No, I really do. I'm on call though. I wear it for that reason that I just told you. But I'm on call, yeah.
Dual purpose. Gotcha.
Yeah. So people don't get in here thinking it's a game or
Yeah, that's nah.
you never know who's getting in here. That's another.
Yeah. I mean, I see that. That's just wild.
Yeah.
I figure, I mean, people are adults who are getting a service, like, it gets reckless, I guess.
You know, it's Florida. Anybody can get in here.
True.
Are you on your way to work?
Well, I gotta stop to see somebody, but yeah, I got some time before my shift starts.
Oh, see, that street is closed, man. There's no street over there.
Are they good with the detours since the parade?
No, not at all.
Oh, still going on? Okay.
What do you mean?
I just meant like in reference to the parade, not just construction, but
do
the
you
parade.
mean-
Because like as of the holiday Monday, there was still detours now.
No. Do you mean the GPS?
I just meant like within the city if there's detours of most of the routes. Like I know getting towards the interstate, like there were detours. It's toward Riverside area though.
I don't know any of these streets. I'm from Los Angeles. Let me throw that out there. So when you start to name these places, I follow the GPS to a T.
Fair enough.
But what I'm trying to say is the GPS don't recognize that some of these construction sites are going on. So just like it was telling me to go over there, over there it's all construction. No fault to you. I'm still going to get you where you're going.
So how far from the Arts District did you live in LA?
Arts District?
Yeah, like were you in just the county or like more city proper?
What, you been to LA?
Yeah, I've been. Yeah.
Oh, you been there?
Yeah.
Okay, Crenshaw and Slauson.
Okay, well, I've accidentally ended up on Crenshaw, so.
Yeah, right down La Brea. If you take La Brea down from Hollywood Boulevard, Sunset Boulevard, DeLon Prairie, that's where my mom stayed. Crenshaw and Slauson, that's where my grandma stayed. So I was all up and down there. The Walk of the Stars. I was all around there, everywhere. many days?
Just 2 days, just a weekend.
Oh boy, you ain't visit. You ain't really visit. You got to get you an EBT card before you can say you visited. You gotta sleep on a park bench a couple nights. My bad. Sorry, that's kind of what I'll have.
No, I get it. Trust me, just because I look a certain way doesn't mean like I'm a bit familiar.
No, I know. I'm just saying. But you say 2 days. I'm like, come on, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. There's a lot that goes on
Within 2 days could be, yeah. See, people don't be understanding how much, like, it's really a melting pot out there. But I mean, well, Jacksonville is kind of it has its moments too, like that. You know, don't underestimate Jacksonville. It got some stuff going on, especially when it gets a little darker outside. How long you been in Florida?
About 5 months.
Oh, 5 months. Okay.
Yeah, I've visited down here, but mostly towards the Gulf area.
Well, you travel a lot?
I used to, like this time last year I did, but not really this year, no. Out here, just work, family, mix of the two, change of pace.
Man, what? You was reading my book? How you know? Huh?
I mean, it's just easy to strike up conversations, just like, there's got to be a backstory is my point.
Yeah, COVID happened, you know. You lose a lot of people in COVID. Things get repositioned. Financially, it makes more sense. So I came out here. I've only been here for like 1 year. October 30th was my birthday, so I came out here October 22nd last year. So I've been here about 1 year. 3 jobs simultaneously, and driving Uber, and just staying focused. I'm a music producer. So I got over 1,000 different little projects on Apple Music, Spotify, whoop-de-whoop. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. My sister inherited a property here, and she was just like, shoot, you just help me pay half of it. It's only like $400 a month. I was paying like $1,600.
Right, yeah.
So that makes sense right there.
Yeah.
So that's like $200 a month. And then I just got this brand new car when I got here. And I just been driving Uber. It basically pays for itself.
Turning a liability into an asset.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you must have been studying some stuff. What you be studying?
I don't know about studying it. It's just most folks take so much pride in just having a note that's due at the end of the month instead of like having give some cash flow. And then when you say bring up the inheritance, I'm thinking like, well, at least that's keeping something within the family. Not everybody's just forking it over to a slumlord or something. So I mean, it's better to pocket the change and do something with it. That now you got time back in your day instead of paying like $2,000-3,000 in rent. People always like talk down on Florida, but it's like, okay, if you have people moving here between lower taxes and a better quality of life, I mean, it is what it is. Like, how am I to say no?
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with Florida. I got a lot of complaints about Los Angeles, but is extortion, really. But I mean, I'm not gonna. Hey, you know, a lot of people go out there because they're chasing a ideal,
Right.
and then they're gonna realize the reality, and some people get lost; they'll never make it back. So I was happy to be able to make it up out of there. I was on a whole totally different mission. Excuse me. I was performing 3 or 4 times a day, like real rap, performing at three or four different clubs per day, and still going to work. But now I can just be regular because I got residual incomes from all my. I get paid every Tuesday, regardless. Now I'm just trying to stay alive. You know, I'm kind of past that whole part. I just want to be regular at this point because I used to want it to be like something totally different, but I'm not saying I don't still have it in me, but it's not what it was. Like when I was in high school and stuff, you know, I had this a whole totally different thought process.
I just kind of have the mindset of every day is like you're working with what you got to get to where you want or want to be. So it's really like kind of like anything that's in between is just like the experience that you can't have a plan for, right? Like the things that are most impactful in life are the things that you don't put consideration into. People always say, like, especially adults to kids or adolescents, like, what's your plan or where are you in 5 or 10 years? And it's like, okay, but the thing that made the biggest impact in the last, I don't know, year or whatever was something that I would have never planned for, you know?
Yeah.
That's just how life goes.
Yeah.
Residual on a weekly basis is very good.
Oh man, what you trying to say?
I mean, it's just like the more streams that you got coming in is it just makes things accessible.
I'm telling you, man, you're a really intelligent man, like for real. Because a lot of people, I see. Here's the thing that I don't like sometimes is because I study some stuff that it's hard to translate and have a conversation with people about, you know.
Yeah.
But when I see that you have a better understanding about things of that nature, because that's what I like talking about. I believe in multiple streams of revenue, and right now I'm trying to get up to like 17 streams. Like, if you can make a penny doing it, then you can make $1, and then you can make 10, 100, 1,000, and the more streams you have, the earlier you'll be able to retire. I'm telling you. Well, not retire, but just like get out of the regular rat race type stuff.
Yeah, everything's feasible. Not too many things are
financial security.
Inaccessible,
Yeah. Just the freedom to be able to, you know, actually make accurate decisions.
Yeah, like things aren't circumstantial.
Yeah.
Like I have to or I can't. Like that doesn't become part of your language.
Yeah. So I've been working on that since I was little. I got 19 books on Amazon.
I've always been curious about the publishing. I used to write like not like write pieces, but be an avid writer just for the sake of it. But I was always curious about like publishing ebooks and what the turnout on that would be.
That's more of like a well, I look at it more like a retirement plan, because it's like my age group not really into that right now. But when I'm like 60, it'll be more like common, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's something that if you're doing a research paper on anything, you know, if you ever sat down and did a research paper, you can formulate that into a book. You know what I'm saying? Whatever topic it is that you're like, I might have read like 500 different articles and just simplified it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, like a compilation.
And right, and have like 10, 12 points on what it, and then watch like 50 interviews. You know, like it's a kind of a little process. But once you write one of them, and you get that successfully out there, which I started out with prayers, which like a paragraph on each page. It's not really a book, but it's like just the process of publishing something. And then after that, it was like, oh, I want to research this, and then that became a book, and then you break that down into 3 different books, and then you got 10 books, and yeah. But that's when I was in Los Angeles and stuff like that. But yeah, man. Right now, I'm just happy to be a successful Uber driver, because it'd be a whole lot of you're a really good person, but I have some people that get in here that be off the wall. I just try to get people where they're going safely.
Right.
Yeah, man. Just keep people in my prayers, man. That's really it. I just got that tablet like 6 days ago, because I unlocked it after 1,000 rides. So that kind of helps with the awkward silences and stuff. But then you gotta vacuum the car out every single day. Oil changes. It's pros and cons, dude. Don't underestimate it. Like, and then the traffic, the people, like.
Yeah, Floridians are quite reckless when they're driving. I'm figuring it's probably
aggressive.
Yeah.
They won't let you over. They'll push you down. It's like I'm not that kind of. I'm more of a progressive driver. I got my CDLs, Class A. So I drive like I'm driving a semi. Like you can tell, I need at least 4 cars length between, and I try to. I don't do that because I want the person in the backseat to be able to feel comfortable.
Right.
And some people, I let somebody drive my car, and it's like, why are you all the way up on their bumper? Like, you don't get an award for being close to, like, you just make.
Yeah. It's the speed that you're going. Like, it's the flow of traffic, not the space. Like, it's always peculiar to me how people think that they're like making up something just by being on somebody else's tail. Like, that's kind of like herd mentality, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, if I'm going faster, but I don't have to worry to my periphery or blind spot, then everything else is a wash. I'm still getting to where I need to be as fast as I need to be.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's really not about getting there fast. Like,
well, safely too. Yeah, efficiently.
Yeah. It's like if you're in a rush, you gotta leave earlier. That's it. Like, but I know my reflexes and stuff. I don't trust people enough to be that close to them. I don't trust myself enough to be that close to them. Like, if I was in a semi truck, it's gonna take me longer time to slow down. And then when people beep their horn at me, my silent protest is just not to move. I'll just sit there. I had a UPS guy going crazy in his truck. Somebody had to run across the street and tell me, man, you might as well go ahead and go. Nah, well, you know, because I just now got my horn back in my car, because ever since when I first got it, which was like a year ago, it didn't have a horn. So I never was part of the horn club. Anywho, my apologies.
I've read in Japan, like, you'll never hear traffic beeps. Like, people won't beep their horn because it's just considered very offensive or rude. Or like it's only when, I don't know, if it's like an accident is really imminent, you know, it's not just out of frustration.
Yeah. are you into technology? Are you putting streams of revenue together?
I mean, technology, I'm a little clueless on. I've got a rudimentary understanding of software development lifecycle. But as far as like, if the broader question, because I mean, when you say that, I'm kind of getting an understanding. I'm kind of like maybe AI or tech just in general, like displacing folks from the workforce. No, I don't have anything prepared in that realm.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know it's coming fast.
Yeah, I mean, I just coding and programming, like it's the syntax that like I never really got a good grasp of. But I know like if I would be able to even just pay somebody or gain an understanding of writing a script and try to automate some stuff that is like a niche but guaranteed way of bringing in some cash. It's definitely something I've known that most folks need to do, but I just don't know the technical way to go about it.
Right.
Like maybe everybody says like develop an app and so on and so forth, but then there's also exposure, marketing. So yeah, it's a good question, but no, I'm pretty ignorant on stuff that's probably relevant as far as the tech space.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a wide margin.
Yeah, I think it's kind of ironic how like the government passed an infrastructure bill and it's really like a couple $100 billion to go to the chip sector, for the chip sector to hire Indian folks and Asian engineers to go and outsource all the work that we got stateside.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's
It'd be just a wider disparity than it already is.
Yeah.
So you gotta figure it out like in real time.
Yeah, because they not holding back. Like it's not gonna be something where, I mean, some of these like I know people who a lot of these places are closing.
Right.
Like CVS, Walmart. Walmart's probably gonna be the last ones, but they're just barely hanging on. Like
yeah, I mean all that stuff's been like self checkout even before COVID.
Yeah, Amazon then came in and
Yeah, wrecked it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but the one upside that I'm kind of fascinated by is how Amazon did a better job at figuring out logistics than the post office in 200 years.
Well, because they're stuck in their ways,
right?
And that's why Amazon is Amazon.
Yeah.
I worked at Amazon before, but for like a week, because they really robot you,
Yeah.
Like their bottom line is just, and the sad thing about it is they're taking over.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna put all these convenience stores. It's just first and foremost, people ain't really got money to be shopping, and when they do, they want it delivered to their door in 30 minutes. Like Amazon can do it for you.
It's funny you even said that. I overheard like just 2 days ago out in public somebody saying it. Oh, I was in Ross store and I overheard somebody talking about Amazon. I'm thinking like you're in store now and you're already talking about getting whatever you're looking for.
Yeah.
On Amazon.
Yeah, no, because the thing about it is it's cheaper on Amazon.
Yeah, I mean it can't get better really. It's hyper competitive.
And you got more options available to you. Like I go to a store and if it even looks like, oh yeah, I can get it on Amazon, I'm just straight to it.
Right.
I don't mind telling the person before they ring it up, oh no, I think I already done looked on Amazon, I can get that cheaper. But yeah, I'm just talking about the workforce, more or less. These CVS's and all these stores that just basically got chips in them. I mean, ain't nobody else buying nothing else from these stores. I'm actually listening to, I mean, I don't know if you're a Donald Trump fan, but I've been listening to him talk for like the past 4 hours, just to see where he thinks that this country is going to go. You know, you got to stay ahead of the curve.
Right.
I'm not really 100% a fan or anything, but
Same, like in 2016 when he got elected, I didn't really care, but he won me over with his policies. The STEP Act, the USMCA, no service members in 18 months getting shot at.
yeah, that's what he's been talking about. The same stuff you just said.
It's just like everybody got $4,000 in their pocket, whether you're poor, rich, and indifferent. I mean, and I mean, like when everybody tries to demonize somebody, they never met. Like, I mean,
He likes
your opinion about it. Like, he doesn't have to do anything that he's done. You know.
He likes that though. Like,
Yeah, he's definitely an egomaniac, but in a weird way of it actually benefits people. So
yeah. He's solution based driven.
oh, for sure, right.
And he built his empire from the bottom up, so he knows how to play the game.
Right. It's not actually a racket. When he works with people are getting their piece instead of politicians just embezzling and then campaigning to the other folks that aren't getting embezzled from.
Okay. Mr. Brandon, man, you have a blessed day.
You do the same, sir.
Thank you again for riding with Uber.
Yep.
Hope to see you again.
Be safe.